Дойче Думков, ты еще увидишь, как из-за твоей продажной глупости, Анна Лена Бербок, Берлин будет гореть.
Надо как-то сделать так, чтобы американские солдаты начали гибнуть.
Да мы сотрем в порошок Варшаву и Вильнюс.
Почему мы признаем Францию в ее границах?
Как я хочу посмотреть, чтобы Урсулиха фон дер Ляля корчилась с куском беспилотника в глотке.
Когда на сегодняшний день мы говорим, что война будет безъядерной, мы, наверное, лукавим.
По количеству на душу населения, правда, Канада ее опережает, но Америка – это мировая держава победила.
Я сейчас требую спалить Берлин.
Welcome to a new episode of Russian Hate Speech, where we break down the most absurd statements from Russian propagandists. Today, we're diving into a new level of recklessness. Russian state-controlled media isn't just flirting with the idea of global destruction. They're practically drawing a roadmap for it. Let's begin with one of Russia's most ardent propagandists, Vladimir Solovyov.
Okay, if we blow up bases in Romania, Britain, Germany, Poland and France, what happens next? How will they respond? I mean, what are they going to do? Worst case scenario, will they strike back at us? They're already striking at us. So what's next? I believe we should raise the stakes and in the most brutal way possible.
This rhetoric of brutal escalation is a thinly veiled attempt to stoke fear among citizens of Western countries. It's classic Solovyov, loud, reckless, and devoid of any practical understanding of the global consequences. Next up, we have Andrei Gurulev, a man who seems to think missile strikes are just a game of battleship, only with nuclear weapons.
Why don't we map out our long-range precision-guided missiles hitting Europe and beyond? Why not create a map today showing the total destruction by our non-strategic nuclear weapons, wherever they can reach?
And finally, we have Dmitry Masyakov, a Russian professor who seems to have a particular fascination with Alaska.
We need to be more decisive and firm, understanding that missiles from Chukotka and Kamchatka can reach Alaska. The United States needs to understand this as well.
In all three of these cases, the same theme emerges: nuclear escalation as a tool for intimidation, a substitute for real dialogue, and a reckless disregard for the consequences of such actions. Russian propagandists are pushing a narrative of fear, destruction, and unchecked escalation. But behind all the bravado and nuclear fantasies is a simple truth. They are desperate. Desperate to project power. Desperate to intimidate. Desperate to keep the world's attention on their rhetoric of chaos. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we continue to expose the absurdities and dangerous fantasies that fuel the Kremlin's propaganda machine. Because the more they talk, the more the world sees through their lies.